Oh. Okay, we need to clear out the path towards some orc tents where one of their leaders is. Hmm. Will I get there? If I go by the road, it's a long way and it's probably very well guarded. It's not like it's undoable, but it'll take quite a bit of resources or back and forth to get through. Still, shit, looks like that's exactly what we have to do. Dragon snappers or whatever, and got a lot of them. Silent spellcasting, lovely. Okay. Ah, wait. It's barely injured. Shit. I didn't think the skeletons would do quite this badly. So they're totally incapable of attacking a dragon snapper. That's a bit of a problem. So we can basically trust our own spell casting, and that's it. That's not good enough. We're not gonna kill the things. Okay, what the hell happened here? Ran out of magic. And based on the number of enemies I'm seeing there, it's not good enough that we basically just use potions. It's nowhere near good enough. Not when we're basically miscasting or missing with our probably 50% of our attack spells.
But he knew that all he should have known. I guess you mustn't believe everything you hear.
I find it unacceptable that there's no real indication of is the spell you currently have available even targeted at the enemy. Sure, the target is targeted and locked, but it has no direct correlation. Well, it's not
For Innos.
enough to hit with the spell. It's not even enough for the spell to attempt to go in the general direction of the enemy.
Nothing's ever going to change
I'm having second thoughts about this place. I mean, this being our base. We're going to try to break through from a position that is fairly heavily protected by dragon snorters, snappers, whatever. And they're one of the nastier opponents we can face at this point. They take about as many spell castings to kill as the toughest enemy we're facing, excluding boss fights. And they're incredibly fast. The one advantage we have over the typical trash is that we are at least equal in speed. Dragon snappers, we are not. There's no escape from them. Okay, at least we reached a waypoint. More dragon snappers up there. We can maybe kill two. There's more dragon snappers. 3 if we are lucky. Okay, 2 orcs, 2 wargs. There's no good way to do this. I'm more worried about the wargs at the moment, simply because they're faster. Please miss. Now you don't have to miss anymore. Drogon, use a hand here.
There's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around.
Yep, thanks for the help.
Nothing there.
Gold. Okay. Hmm. Okay, this should give us a fairly good position. Not interesting going there yet. There's a look, sort of a pass to the right. Is controlled by the orcs or what? No one controls this. Fair enough. Why couldn't you just climb up? It's clearly a climbable edge. I wish there was a bed here. It's a nuclear campsite, so why couldn't you rest here? Would be a great base, right at the edge of the orc position, and yeah, great vantage point. Those tents over there is where we need to go. Yeah, fire lizard, fire lizard, fire lizard, fire lizard, fire lizard. Can't be anything else, but something really dangerous at this point. I think fire lizards were fairly good melee units. Still might want to try out golem against them. Holy crap. Yeah, this is not a good idea. Yes, fire lizard. I mean, a golem just doesn't have anywhere near the combat capability you need against a fire lizard. Wargs. Sort of annoying because we don't have a good way to fight without using spells. Not at this level. We don't strictly speaking need to fight the orcs, so we might want to skip them. Orcs, and wargs. We're better off fighting the wargs, but we might be able to slip past them. Single warg is probably doable. Problem is more that we can't inflict damage than anything else. Yeah, we don't want to get into physical fights against these. Then against orc warriors, it's a much easier time for us because of their battle tactics. Okay, anything else? Miss. Too soon. I assumed this goddamn spell would hit. Okay. More orcs, more wargs. Oh, more warriors. Screw you. Still like a lot of warriors, in fact. Okay, not too bad. Works.
Nothing to
Works.
plunder.
On my way. On my way. Should be fine, especially with the skeletons providing harassment. Continual need to sort of do this melee crap certainly makes me think it would have been a great idea to invest something in strength and two-handed weapons right at the start,
Nothing to be had there.
before you even think about a mage's career. It just happens so much in this game.
Nothing there.
Doesn't matter what you want to do, you
Nothing
It's
to
not-
plunder.
can't avoid it.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
On might be able to take down the Sham. Target that. Yeah, we're not succeeding in this. We're not doing enough damage. It's so very clear that a golem is only for anti-mage work. There shouldn't be anything of value here. And we'll loot all this. It's just that it's a necessary step if
Nothing
we
there.
want to attack the tents. I'm not quite sure these are tents they're referring to. It's very close to the exit from the castle though, so it could be. It could be or clear. Courier or courier. Either way. Didn't take long to get a new guard there. Whoops. Please take a weapon. Another guard immediately.
Nothing to be had there.
Okay, it's a good chance that we're at least in the correct place. That's the fourth guard already. Okay, goal is suspected. This should be our access to the leadership. Yeah, Hosh-Pak. I wonder if he's the only one. We could use a little bit of summoning help. I don't think it'll make too big of a difference, so... Yeah, it's basically a shaman. Hero sword. Okay, that's one quest down. It's actually two quests down. One for the murder and one for the sword. Is that it? Well, I think I'll quickly pop into the castle and see what we can get from returning these. Sound effects, a little bit late. Could use a few more full mana potions. I think we're going to simply buy mana potions. I don't think they're all that many to be sold here, though. We would have to leave this place. It's not a big deal. So I'm certainly not gonna leave this just to get mana potions. When we're gonna have to leave anyway at some point, so
That was obvious all along.
their leader. Oric.
That's been known a long time.
He didn't get that from me.
I found your sword.
Change?
Thanks. I owe you. In return, I'll show you a couple of tricks that'll allow you to use your strength and dexterity better in combat.
But he knew that all along.
Show me how to improve my abilities.
A good fighter has to learn to transfer his abilities directly to his weapon.
That was obvious.
So basic training.
He would have never thought of that himself.
I already thought as much.
Is it really true?
Well, we got a lot of experience out of that, so it's not like we wasted
Don't
our
say
time or
you
anything.
know that.
By a lot, I mean very little, in fact. 54 learning points, and we're about to get a level up. Excellent.
Touching that.
Don't say
Uh,
you didn't know
It means the learning points mean I don't have to worry about can we afford spells anymore.
Hey, you! Hosh-Pak is dead.
Great. This is bound to unsettle the orcs. Maybe we do stand a chance after all. I think this is going to win us a reprieve of at least a week.
Been there, done that.
Excellent. So we have naturally we need to go after the other dragons, but we have lesser concern. Where's his theft? Missing his purse. Lost in darkness. Udar the guardsman. No, Singarath. Heading for the orc fence to get back his crossbow. Okay, so we're heading for the orc fence and
For Innos.
yeah, for Inas.
I killed a dragon.
That's really nice, but to be honest, I'm not. I already told you, there is one thing. If you could get me some dragon blood, I would pay a high price for it.
Actually have, but
Some don't even know how wicked.
why?
If he doesn't see that,
Go get your hammer. There's work for you.
You did?
Know what to believe.
How'd you manage that?
I had to vouch for you, so don't disappoint me.
Don't worry. I'm glad that I can work it all.
I've heard a thing or two.
that's not what I heard.
I've my own opinion about that.
Hey, you! What can you...
I don't really.
Let's give him the dragon blood and see what
Hey.
happens.
It was just like you said.
Are you selling any weapons?
I would if I could. But first, I have to provide the path. But I can show you how to forge
Can I buy some armor from you?
a mage who wants armor. Huh, forget it. Go see a tailor.
I've got some dragon blood for you.
That's great. Sell me everything you have.
That was obvious all along.
I've heard a thing or two.
200 gold. I guess we got experience. Yeah, that's not. It seems the amount of money and experience basically not even worth really considering.
Show me your...
Weaponry. Someone is a thief here, though.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Or there's some. Well, at least there's some missing purse.
Hey!
I'm not touching that.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
Where did you pick that up then?
Maybe the old smith has it. Previous smith ran into the forest. I mean, why would he leave? He was stealing something, so good enough for you. And he's dead. Ah, orc fail. Not too interesting clearing out the whole place, but a little bit of a Lebensraum here would be just fine. I don't want to fight against the huge amount of orcs every time I stick my nose out here. Probably not alone here. He's not alone here. Fine. We could just use mana potions, but since we're right on the doorstep of the castle, I don't think it makes
It
much
was
sense.
just like you said.
Will it ever change? Should have known. Let's wait and see what happens.
Once the action starts, you are burning through those potions quite rapidly. There's quite a lot of them to get though, but not here, so that doesn't really help us at the moment. Like hundreds probably. And once we get out of here, I'm thinking of spending pretty much most of the money I have. We have a huge amount of equipment that is basically for Inas. That is basically worthless to me. Might as well sell it, turn it into mana potions.
Do you really think?
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Pointless crap. I'm mainly hoping to find something interesting. Not really super useful, but maybe like the pouch of gold that one of the paladin has lost, something like that. Booze, wolf skins. Nothing particularly interesting. Ball lightning, 50 gold. Meadow nothing. Okay, Orc warriors, couple of elite guard. Actually, I thought there would have been more orcs here, but apparently not. Not that it matters. Okay. Light fish and a scroll. Light fish would be lockpicks. We could come here and bombard these pigs with spells. Doesn't take any damage from a fireball. Anyone else? Yeah, I think that's good enough. That got them all excited. I don't think they're in any way harmful. Yeah, okay, not too bad. Jeez. The reason I wanted to sort of bombard them a little bit is because I do intend to clear out at least part of the defenses on the edge. I seem to recall that there's at least one stone tablet there. And that would mean I don't really care what it is. Doesn't matter. I want it. I want it.
Hey, you! How's business?
So. I hope that the dragon hunters are as full of gold as they are of hot air. How about you? Is there anything else you need?
Show me.
Ooh. Wonder if it's worthwhile to buy these. No. It has the same mana cost as the actual spell, so it makes it fairly worthless. But mana potions. We'll take the essences because we can turn them into pure mana. And that's all of them. That's basically what, 75 mana essence potions. Yeah, we have 95 of those, 25 of complete mana regeneration. It makes a lot of sense to try to alter as many of them as we can.
Justice will prevail in the end.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Maybe we won't be transforming all of them, but I do certainly want more. They're fairly worthless on their own. It does take a little bit of alchemy ingredients, so it's not a simple thing. I don't think we can even transform all of them, even if we wanted to. But since we have the opportunity to make new ones, taking it. It also means once we run out of materials, we can basically just start using the mana potions as freely as possible, because there's no point really saving them anymore. We're basically making a selection of potions that will hopefully do us through the boss fights of the rest of the game. And maybe a few top spots here and there. I'd rather rely on both potions for the most part, because we don't have to use the meadow knotweed. It's the ingredient we have to use for every magic potion. So we can't utilize our resources anyway, the herbs, even if we wanted to. We just don't have enough meadow knotweed. But 41 pure mana, 47 mana essence. It's meadow knotweed situation check. 12. That's a lot. I'd sort of like to end here, but it's not really an option. I'm not sure if the damage we've done to the orcs outside is gonna stick if I exit the game, return later, so I'm not gonna risk it. gonna go on a little bit of a clearance mission then. The units we wounded were to the left of us. They probably returned to their positions already, so we don't have to worry about that really. Let's go left, kill all the things. Level up for me. There's quite a lot of them there, but I know they won't follow us here, so... Which is sort of silly, but they won't. There's still quite a few more orcs than I expected.
Nothing to be had there.
You're the one who started this, so pay the price. Anything else? There should be quite a lot, actually. Yeah, the group we encountered was from there. Yeah, there's still a lot of tough enemies here. Way too many tough enemies. A lot of shamans. Not sure. Yeah, it just sucks up so many resources. So, more importantly, it's not exactly where I shot the orcs outside here. That's the bigger problem. I don't want to go through all the possible orcs we can find here. Where are you going? Alone in a dark room with a sheep. Yeah, that's There's just no good way to take that. Silver ring. I think that's where we were, right on top of us, bombarding spells on these guys. Or those guys, rather.
Nothing to be had there.
Not detecting any wounded people there. So where exactly were we? I think we were right in front of the front gate. But it's not here. It's the group after these. Somewhere there. There's no way we can really sneak past these bastards. Certainly not gonna try. It'll just end up being a mass murder this way. There's just a huge amount of people everywhere. I need to do a little bit of a check on the map. Basically, where we could get to the place we want to go. Yes, I'm abandoning it, at least for now. It is too much trouble for the moment. What we're going to do is go into the forest. I think I might do these orc positions more thoroughly when I have the demon at my disposal. Something that can properly stand against them, at least for a while in hand-to-hand combat. I don't know if the demon can, but I'm assuming it can, because it's a huge pain in the ass for me to deal with. Much more of a pain in the ass than the orcs are. And swarms of melee units stands no chance against it. Either way, it doesn't look particularly good. Problem is, I do need to go toward the orc fence to finish up the quest. I have no idea where they're. And it's a huge area. Where's the siege? There. So, very likely it would have mean some area here. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, I think this is about as good as we are gonna get. I'd like to go after some dragons at this point. Do the other things on the side. This place being important is now we have basically a connection. So we have a free entrance to this area and we can move all the way to the demon tower without being interrupted in any way by hostiles.
Nothing to plunder.
It's going to have to be good enough. It'll if we try to do everything now, it'll just take too long with the abilities we have. So we're gonna go dragon hunting. I'm guessing I'll go after the winter dragon is said to be the most dangerous one, but close to the winter dragon there are a couple of sites that could potentially have some of our allies waiting. There's at least one mining site there, and it was surrounded by a lot of sort of minor campsites where one guy or two were waiting the orcs out. So we're going after them. We also would have fairly good access to the fire dragon area. And the southeastern tower. I have no idea really what's there. That's why I'm sort of interested in going. I'm basically trying to think what they said about the dragons. We have another sleeper almanac we could return to. Yeah, Almanac of the Possessed, so we might learn more about the Seekers again. And I still want to get rid of them as soon as possible. I don't know if Zardas wanted us to discuss with him once we've talked to one of the dragons. So either way, not sure what we're gonna do. We might make a short trip to the Zardas' tower just to talk to the man. At the same time we could return to the Almanac of the Possessed to see if we can make decent progress on the Seekers. I really would like to do something about them. For nothing else, just payback from the pain they caused me in the earlier parts of the game.